So here's a look at substitution with fractions. Same idea, just has a little added element with the fractions. I have y equal to, or y by itself, which tells me it's equal to a certain value. Now I could take that value and I could plug in x plus 1/2 into, basically into my equation here. I'm plugging this in for my y, and 1 and 1/2. Now basically, yeah, you have your parentheses there, but you're going to end up adding the like terms, the 1/2, 2 times 1 plus 1 is 3 over 2. And if I'm going to add those two together, I'm going to get 4 over 2, or call it 2. So basically I'm just adding these like terms together and getting x plus 2. Subtract the x, subtract the x, x is equal to 2. And then you want to plug that x back in. I already have y by itself here. That's the best one to use. Y is equal to 2 plus 1/2. I mean, yes, that's 2.5. Should be able to pick up on that. Or you could say, okay, it's 2 over 1 plus 1/2. Or 4 over 2 plus 1/2, which would be 5 over 2, which, as a mixed number, is 2.5. Same thing here, you have y equal to something here. So easy to substitute in for y. 8x is equal to 9x minus 1/2 minus the 2.5. These are, you're subtracting from a negative, so you're adding negatives. 8x equals 9x. That's going to be a minus 3. I mean, you can look at it. Negative 1/2 minus 2 times 2 plus 1 is negative 5 over 2, which is negative 6 over 2, or negative 3. So I'll just say minus 3. Subtract the 9x, subtract the 9x. Negative x equal to negative 3. We're not going to leave the variable negative here, of course, so just change the signs. Positive x equal to positive 3. And then we end up with y is equal to 9 times the 3 minus the 1/2. Y is equal to 27 minus 1/2. Y is equal, I'm just going to take the 27 and subtract the half and get 26 and 1/2. I mean, I could do the denominators and whatnot, but that's our answer there.